been snowing. Monday, the 10th of February. It's a little tiny EMR one car class 153 train. We're at Tutbury and Hatton, and I say we because Karen's here and we're doing
the least used station in Derbyshire
on a snowy day. I feel like you got your disguise on because are you prepared to take your glasses off? We can all see Karen's face. Saturday it was a beautiful sunny day, and then yesterday Sunday the storm came in, and today it's snowing, so we've had like 3 types of weather in 3 days. Karen, you were with us in all the stations, bizarrely here at Tutbury and Hatton.
I was.
Since 2017 I said when we did Pear Tree I would get you back.
And if you recall, Jeff, the weather at Pear Tree on last time we were there was appalling.
It was appalling and raining.
It was torrential rain. I don't know what's worse really, torrential rain or snow. I think I preferred the snow actually.
So we await the 1607, which is already running 5 minutes late, and then we get the train to Pear Tree.
We do.
Brilliant. Karen, did you show us your ticket? We bought a ticket. We've added to the stats. And there's somebody getting on. No, you're not getting on. Okay, sweet. Okay, that's David. David, give us a wave.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate. Regular commuter here. Now at Tutbury, the platform was covered in snow. I wanted to do a thing where I spelt out the word Pear Tree using my feet on the platform, but Karen's just going to write it in the bench instead. The classic thing about Pear Tree is that it always comes up in emoji quizzes of railway station names because it's an easy one to do.
It is very easy.
And it's a tree. You actually came up with an emoji for Tutbury and Hatton, didn't you?
I did.
Which was?
It was an angry looking face, as in
a tut.
A strawberry for the berry, Tutbury,
yes.
And then a man with a hat on, Tutbury and Hatton.
But Pear Tree used to be called
Pear Tree and Normanton.
And we can't.
2 words separate.
We can't think how to do Normanton as an emoji. So like Norman, you know, like a soldier with a helmet, and then
maybe
turn.
A ton weight or something.
But we can't. If you could think of a way of
emojis.
doing the word Normanton as an emoji, put it in the comments. But Karen, I think you need to draw in a pear and a tree emoji on the bench. Okay, Karen, we got an instant task for you because light is against us.
It is,
sun sets
yes.
at 5:10. It'll be dark by the time we leave. Dude, you know what you got to do, don't you?
Six, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71.
And you're going to stop here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 177. You need to calibrate that against Vicky feet.
Now, at a glance, would you like to talk us through the station facilities that you can see here?
This
here at Pear
station
Tree?
is festooned with facilities. We have signs telling us that it's Pear Tree Station, 2 of. We've got a shelter, a couple of lights, a couple of entrance gates.
Is there a bike rack?
Can't see one.
Is there any kind of ticketing facilities?
Definitely no ticketing facilities, no Purtis, no ticket machine. There is a bin, Jeff.
There is a bin.
A salt and sand distributor, a grit bin.
One on each platform. Right, so we've got the gate. So to exit, we just push a button and it lets us out. But to enter on the other side, we need to do a, well, you'll see. Thank you. Onto the street. There's no big double arrow, there's no sort of British Rail logo, just this little thing saying station. It hasn't got like a Pear Tree sign, but it does have a help point, and there are timetable boards, but we'll do times when we get down into the shelter. So what there is, to access, oh, there is an onward travel poster, but to access Pear Tree Station, you have to press a button, and I guess that's the CCTV up there. Now, as a kind of a least used twist, if you ever remember watching least used Lincolnshire, which was Haven House, with my friend Pete now works for East Midlands Railway, and he should be in the control centre today, and when I press the button, he should be the man on the end going, yeah, what do you want? Please wait. I think that's the CCTV.
Hello, East Midlands Railway.
Hello, we're getting the train to Tutbury, please.
Okay, letting you in now.
Okay, thank you, sir. Are we push? That was Pete.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh, there's a train in now. Hi. There were timetable boards on the other side. I didn't see any on this side, but that's okay, because I got you from Derby Station earlier a paper timetable as a souvenir.
Thank you, Jeff.
How many trains a day call at Pear Tree?
5 trains a day.
You already know this?
Yes.
You've done your research. In the morning,
I think there are 2 in the morning and 3 in the evening, if I remember correctly. 1 in this direction in the morning.
so in effect there's just 1 train each way in the morning.
Yes.
And then in the,
And then the evening there's 1 from Crewe to Derby and 2 from Derby to Crewe.
and that's the one that we just arrived on, which is here at
Yes.
1619. But going southbound, there's
I think there's a quarter, the one that we've just seen go, which is about 10 to 5, and the one's about 10 to 6.
oh, so that one that we saw go was the 1644,
Yes.
and we've now got to wait here for the 1744.
Yes.
By which time it will be dark. So the last shot of the video will be us in the dark.
It was very atmospheric.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Have you brought tea in your flask?
I have.
Why have you got a Back to the Future sports
You
almanac?
recognised it. It's just a notebook
Oh, but it's the cover of the one from Back
of
to
the
the
Great
Future.
Sports Almanac. Yes. Ooh la la, as Biff would say.
Karen, how many people use Pear Tree Station?
Last year, Pear Tree Station saw 3,032 visitors for the whole year.
Now this has gone down. It's been on the slide,
has.
hasn't it? Why is it going down?
I don't know, but it's not good because it's such a low used station anyway. It would be great if more people could use it and hopefully, make sure that those services are still maintained.
Right. What else can you tell me about Pear Tree?
What I did prepare a little infographic for you here, which is just
You've made an infographic.
yes, my fingers are so dry I can't. This was just to demonstrate the plummeting figures.
Oh my
of
God!
Pear
You've
Tree.
drawn like a graph. Look at this.
So you can see that obviously we're 3,032 this year, and before that I think we're approximately 4,000 in the two. Yes, we were in the previous 2 years. The year before that we're over 5,000, and then not much below that. So we've plummeted quite dramatically from the year 15-16 to now.
What is here? Because I just went out, there's a main road up there, and I could smell the chicken, and I could see the KFC. Is there like a retail park over there?
There is a retail park over there. It's a leisure park as well. There is bowling and a cinema and a McDonald's and a KFC and a hotel and a big Sainsbury's and all that kind of thing. Because when we did all the stations, people were getting on and off here for Rolls-Royce, which is just over there.
Well, I was going to talk on that, because if you look from that side of the bridge, there's a curve of track that goes off to, I think it's a brilliant name. There's a suburb of Derby called Sinfin, is that correct?
Yes, means without end in Spanish, doesn't it?
I didn't know that, but you've taught me something. Why? But there used to be a couple of railway stations there. That's now like an abandoned railway.
Yeah, there's Sinfin North and Sinfin South, and they used to serve Rolls-Royce. Previously, that line, the one that comes off to go to Sinfin, used to go all the way to Melbourne in South Derbyshire.
I think there's one final thing to do. Is that a flask of tea I can see in your bag? Karen, can I
It's
have
a big old mother of a flask.
Can I have a cuppa?
There you go.
Thanks very much.
It's a mum-sized flask.
It is a mum-sized flask.
Enjoy.
You got any biscuits?
I've got cakes. Would you like one of these cakes, Jeff?
Sure. Thank you. As Karen said, it is a bit of a nothing station, but everything's all right when when you're having a cuppa. Is this Yorkshire? This is good, man. Is it Yorkshire? Morrison's. Oh, fair play.
Oh, so much fun there. Great.
In the distance, through the railway arch of the bridge, the suns are setting and the lights are fading. We're the only people here. It's 5:10. Half an hour for the train.
We're the only fools on Pear Tree Station.
The only fools on Pear Tree Station. Oh, every time we say Pear Tree, ding! Just,
Pear and the tree will pop up on screen, will they?
just say Pear Tree, Pear Tree, Pear Tree.
Pear tree, pear tree, pear tree.
It's 5:40 now. The train is due in 4 minutes, and nobody else has come down the dark path to get this train. So it might just be us. That is the least used station in Derbyshire.
It
Do
is.
you want to say it for the emoji one more time?
The emoji. Pear tree.
There we go. Thanks, Karen. Thanks for. Did you enjoy it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Also, you've been wearing like a carrot rather than a pear. You should have worn like a pear brooch.
I know, I didn't forward think very
Didn't
well.
think that one
there,
through.
did I? No.
Right. Thanks very much. Hit subscribe for more like this. Thanks, Karen. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.